Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today, taking just a few minutes out of your day to go over the details that you need for this summer Slim Down. Slim Down for Summer, a program that you've signed up for. And I'm super excited to get you started. So you should have received your products or have your products by now, and you're probably wondering when I was going to send you this video to give you the lowdown and a little more information on how this all works, how you'll be receiving information, and how we are going to get to that end goal of you slimming down, improving your overall health and wellness in a natural way, in a way that we can keep this going. I have had a lot of people ask me, I don't know if this is good timing. Maybe I should wait for the next one we do. But I want you to remember that this is about lifestyle changes. All right. You are not just going on some crash diet or some crazy exercise thing to drop some weight before an event. This is something that we want you to incorporate these ideas, the thought process, processes, the diet changes into your life from now on. So this isn't just something you're doing for this time period. That's also why it may seem like it's maybe moving a little slow, but with consistency and with effort over time, you will see results. All right. So I want you to go ahead and commit to yourself that you are going to follow through with this program. You are going to stay the course and be with us all 90 days and watch the magic happen. All right. So I have a few notes here that I wanted to, you've probably already watched the other video just about the whole idea behind it, where it came from, and a little bit of the details that you'll get throughout the program. But we did decide that you need to download the application WhatsApp. So WHATS APP is the name of the app that we will be funneling all of this information to you. It is a group chat, but daily, Monday through Friday, you'll be getting information, graphics, and tips, education, all the things from me, but then also you have us as wellness advocates and other members who are along in this journey that I want you guys to be vocal. I want you to talk about how you're doing, what questions you have. Feel free to comment in there and encourage one another. And I don't want to be the only person answering too, because with everyone jumping in and being supportive, we can help support each other. So don't just rely on me. I want everyone in there commenting and chatting as well. So download the WhatsApp group, and I'll be sending an invite to this specific group, okay? So you will also be getting a Google form of a vitality assessment. So I need you to fill that out, because that's where we want to make sure that we are individualizing this program for you. All right. And that's the beauty of doing this program, period. A program that you didn't even pay for, just the supplements. But I want to give you like bang for your buck. I want to give you as much value as possible and watch you succeed. So this vitality assessment, it's just going to take a few minutes for you to fill out, but it's going to put you on a scale of like 1 to 10, I believe, and kind of ask how you're doing in certain aspects of your life. Because remember, this is not just about our activity level or not just about our diet. We want to talk about your sleep and rest and, your cleaning products at home and just all of the stuff that you're using, because all of it matters in our wellness long-term. All right. So you'll receive that vitality assessment as well. And then remember, there's that acronym I use, 5 different letters of DRESS: diet, rest, exercise, stress management, and supplementation. Every day of the week, Monday through Friday, we are going to discuss one of those for 12 weeks. All right. Mondays, diet. Now, don't think that we are going on some crazy crash diet or you have to eat the same thing every day, because that's not real life. Okay. we are changing, going on vacation, we're doing things. So I want you to feel empowered to understand what your body needs and how to feel your best. So every Monday, you'll be getting some nutrition tips, some recipes, some important information on portion control. Look out for that every Monday. Also on Mondays, just because I think it's great to do it at the beginning of the week, you will be getting a small health challenge. Okay, don't be overwhelmed by it. It's nothing that's going to take like an hour a day or all of this stuff that you have to plan for, but it is going to be some sort of physical exertion activity that you do need to commit to completing daily. All right. And I'll be throwing that out there on Mondays. So just keep an eye out for that as well. Next, on Tuesdays, we'll be talking about your sleep. How are you resting? How are you recovering? The quality and quantity of your rest as well. And if there are some issues with that, how can we incorporate some basic things to change to like just help improve your quality of sleep? Then we have exercise. Now, I do have some exercise tips, specific things, but also not even just exercise, movement. How can we improve or up our movement? That in turn is calorie expenditure, and that's overall just going to result in us being healthier. That's on Wednesdays. Then we have stress management. So that's on Thursdays, right? Usually by Thursdays, if you work in an office or work a job, you're probably maybe stressed by Thursday, right? So we're going to be incorporating some stress reducing activities and just ways to help us manage our stress. And then lastly, supplementation. So you guys all know that you purchased certain supplements to be a part of this program, but I want to make sure that you understand the value of them and why they're different than other supplements on the market. The importance of having supplements, period, in your diet, because our food just isn't as nutritious as it used to be. So we all do need to supplement. All right. Monday through Friday, you'll be getting information on those 5 subjects. So the next thing I want to make sure everyone knows is what we purchased and how you'll be using them. Okay. So I have the list up here. So everyone should have purchased a bag of doTERRA protein. I believe the vanilla or the chocolate. There's also a vegan pea protein. So if you purchase this protein, I am suggesting as part of this program that we swap 1 meal a day out for this protein shake. Now with that, I want to make sure you're getting a lot of nutrients and vitamins and minerals. So I don't just want you, ideally, I don't just want you to make this shake with water. Okay, that's going to give you your protein, which is great, and fiber, but we really need more than that. So I want you to think about making a protein smoothie. All right. You can do it super thick. So it's like those bowls that people make or that, Smoothie King might make, or you could just do a more liquid type of smoothie and put it in a cup and drink out of it. I do have some recipes I'll be providing for that, and those are great, but really just use some flexibility and try different things. So my favorite is the vanilla protein, although that might be out of stock right now, the vanilla protein, and I pack a lot of high fiber fruits in there. So I'm doing any type of strawberry, blueberries, all of it is great for me. And then I do a scoop of doTERRA greens, and it has a great flavor. It's not super overpowering, or you could even do a handful of fresh spinach or kale, and you have a nice blender, blend that up, and you really shouldn't taste the greens at all. But that's one of my favorite smoothies to make. And I like to opt that in for my breakfast. Most mornings I'm on the go, I'm super busy. So to make something really quick, and I can even have it like pre-made. Also the berries I do frozen, so it kind of thickens the smoothie a little bit. But that is my ideal way of doing it. If you prefer another meal to opt that in, by all means, you do you, but that's my suggestion for breakfast because it's pretty easy. So then we have the Lifelong Vitality. You guys, again, will be learning about this. That Vitality pack came in 3 bottles. It's the Alpha CRS, that's a cellular complex, making sure our cells are turning over and regenerating as they should. Then there's a omega, so that's 3, 6, and 9 fatty acids, also with a blend of essential oils. That's great to take internally and extends the life of those fatty acids, the fish oil. And then there is a Microplex VMZ. The Microplex VMZ is a multivitamin that is whole food, plant-based, and also has a lot of the vitamins and minerals that we should be making sure we're getting enough of in our diet. Then we have the PB Assist. PB Assist is a probiotic, for the Lifelong Vitality. You should start with 2 from each bottle. All right. I can only take them with food. If I take them without, doesn't make me feel my best. So I always make sure I take them with food. I want you to start with 2 capsules from each bottle. Then after about a week, I'd like you to do a total of 4 capsules from each bottle. Oftentimes people split them up. They do 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. Some people can take all 4 from each bottle at once. Doesn't really matter, totally up to you. Now that is divided up by the average human being, the size of a person. So if you're super petite, you may do really well on just a half dose. Totally up to you, all right? But after a week, I always suggest people go up to the full dose because you may feel even better taking a full dose, even though you probably already feel great just taking the half dose for a week, okay? So 1 week on a half dose, that's 2 of each bottle. And then after that, you're going to up it to 4 of each bottle. Divide that up as you wish throughout the day. All right, now moving on to the double encapsulated PB Assist. That is our probiotic. We also are working to improve our gut health here. So that probiotic, that first capsule will be disintegrated as it goes through your stomach. And then that second capsule, which holds the pre and probiotics, will get to your gut where it's going to do the most good. So you should be taking this every day. I suggest just first thing in the morning. I don't have any problem taking that even without food. So the probiotic is going to be a daily option for you. Definitely want to make sure we improve our gut health as we do this. And the Terrazyme. Terrazyme is a digestive enzyme. So when we are eating our food and improving our diet, sometimes we get busy or we eat something, more processed than we might normally do. Anytime I eat something that is not 100% great food, really clean, I take a Terrazyme. Or if you suffer with bloating, you should regularly be taking Terrazyme because it's going to help your body absorb the nutrients of the food and also help your body break down the food that we're ingesting. So especially if we're eating meat or super cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, kale, things like that, you're going to want some Terrazyme in your system. So with a meal, 1 to 3 capsules with every meal because it does its work with the food in your system. All right, that's the Terrazyme. The Advantage Collagen, that is our powdered collagen. So this is going to be different for every person how you prefer to take this. I like to have it in just a little bit of water. I meant to get this out before. So I like to do it with just a little bit of water, maybe 3 ounces of water. And then I use, I prefer water. Some people do an orange juice or something like that. It does need to be cool or cold water. You don't want to do this in something hot, okay? A hot drink can actually kill some of the good stuff in this, okay? And then I use this little milk frother. So these are amazing because it is super convenient to just plop it down in there and it blends up because there's no emulsifiers in this. Again, a very clean product. It takes a little bit to whip it up. So you could use a fork or maybe a little shaker bottle, but this does the job really easily, really well. So this is a great thing to have on hand. They sell them on Amazon, Marshalls. I got these from Temu. All right. So that is your Advantage Collagen. You may adjust the water to strengthen the flavor, lessen the flavor, but of course you do want to drink it immediately after mixing it. It's not like a sip on it all day type of collagen, all right? The MetaPower Assist. So the Assist, should have gotten all this. So the Assist is a capsule that you'll be taking with your most carb heavy meal of the day. All right. So carbs are not the devil. It's not the worst thing you could do for your system, but you do need to make sure that it's in moderation and that your body is using those carbohydrates properly. All right. So for me, usually my most carb heavy meal is towards the end of the day for dinner, whether I'm having a potato or maybe some pasta or something like that. You would want to use this Assist, which is basically a carb blocker. It's going to slow your body's absorption of those carbohydrates. So instead of getting that big spike in our blood sugar and then dropping back off to the crash, it's going to just let it come up and then let it come down. And that is just more healthy for our bodies overall, instead of getting that hard hit of energy from those carbohydrates. And then some of you may have ordered that and also gotten these beadlets with it as well. So these beadlets are a great option. These are going to help curb some of your cravings that you might have throughout the day. I know some of you said you have a very intense relationship with sugar and you need to break up. This is going to be your best friend. So they're super convenient to have with you. I just keep them in my purse. So anytime you might be feeling a little hungry, but it's not time to eat yet, or you're having a irrational craving for something, these beadlets are a blend of essential oils that are specifically formulated to help curb hunger cravings, and also helps keep our fat cells small. So our cells die off, but are always replenished. And then of course they can get larger or shrink down. We don't just get rid of fat cells outside of them dying off when they naturally do, but this helps actually keep them in their smaller state. So this will be a great one to have. It's just a little beadlet. You can pop it in your mouth if you like the flavor, or of course just swallow it. So that is the full gamut of all of the things. All right. So if you need any more information, feel free to reach out. I'll be sending this out to all of our participants, adding you into that WhatsApp group. And then we are looking forward to getting started on Saturday. So we begin this program this coming Saturday. All right, July 15th. So if you have any questions, please reach out, and I look forward to helping you all along this 90-day journey. Bye, guys.